3, 2, 1. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Smokes. Welcome back to Smokes World. Give me the dap. Hey, we back at it like a crack addict, man. Today we got a special guest, man. Like I'm doing like different stuff, man. He's not a rapper. I mean, I think he's actually making a rap song. I saw you make a post the other day.
Right.
But you know, he's a videographer, man. He's from out of Hobbs, New Mexico. He's with Diamonds Rising.
Yes, sir.
Did I say that right?
Rising. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, he's a videographer and he's on his A game, bro. Like I've seen him do work, and I've seen him. You know, I've seen other people talk about him and shit. So I wanted to get an interview with the homeboy.
That's
how you doing, my G?
Nah, I'm doing well, bro. I appreciate you having me on here, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Yes,
So
sir.
you're a videographer.
Yes, sir. Videographer, photography sometimes, of course, but I do take more love into the videography side. You know, moving pictures and everything.
That's dope, bro. So tell a little bit about your upbringing. How was your background, bro?
My background, man. My upbringing. I mean, started off from young, man. You know what I mean? Kind of, you know. I don't want to say typical story, but you know what I mean, kind of just struggling. You know, we didn't have much going on growing up and stuff like that. I was surrounded by music a lot growing up. Of course, my father, he was in a group called DMA, and they were making some noise within the Hobbs area for a while. And I was surrounded by them for a majority of my younger years, man. And I mean, that's something that that really, you know, I guess that kind of sets in now for everything that I'm doing. You know what I mean? It kind of helps out with everything. So being around artists all the time, but the upbringing, you know, I was mostly living with my mom, and of course I have my father as well, who's living in town. You know, young parents, stuff like that. We didn't have much growing up. Kind of just had to kind of go what we had and stuff.
I'm friends with your dad on Facebook too.
You what?
I'm friends with your dad. On Facebook.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I thought he was your brother and shit.
Yeah, but I actually get that a lot, bro.
Like, I don't even know how we became friends. Like, I guess we have some mutual friends or something, bro.
I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
Because I got both y'all friends on my Facebook.
Yeah.
And I don't even know who the fuck y'all. I mean, didn't know who the fuck y'all were.
Yeah.
That's why I seen you, post some of your work and some of the shit you've done. You know what I mean? Because you fuck with Trouble Look.
Right. Yeah, I do.
That's part of the connection.
That might be it. Yeah, because you connected with Trouble Look way beforehand, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that might
Trouble
be
Look for part of like maybe 5 years.
Man, Trouble Look's been in the game forever, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the OG of the game, bro.
I got a podcast with him, bro. It hasn't been released yet.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that one.
And bro, it was crazy, man. So it might, by the time y'all see this, it'll be out already. So y'all go check it out. Go to my YouTube right now and go check that out. But
that's dope.
He's a dope guy, man.
He is a dope dude, man. We actually, I linked up with him yesterday, and we have a big project that we're working on. Me, him, and Pistol. I don't want to say that too much because it's still the beginning steps of the process, so I don't want to put too much out there. But I mean, we're working on something big. We're trying to get something out there, other besides with music videos, music stuff like that. But we're hitting a different angle when it comes to it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So that's something I'm excited for.
That's awesome. That's dope.
Yeah.
So you grew up in Hobbs.
Yeah, I grew up in Hobbs all my life. I was actually born in Kansas, man. I was born in
really?
Kansas. Yeah. And I actually moved down here like 8 months old.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been here all my life. You know what I mean?
Your parents booked it over here.
Yeah, and they came over here.
So Hobbs, small town, man. How was it like growing up in a small town like this?
It was cool. I mean, it was cool. I enjoyed it. I remember actually as a kid, man, growing up, I didn't know there was a world out there, bro. I thought Hobbs was just Hobbs. You know what I mean? I thought, hey, we're living, we're doing this, we're doing that. You know what I mean? And I learned there was other cities and shit, and I was like, oh shit, okay, there's more out here. But Hobbs was just Hobbs. It was very, very small. The age I am at now, you know what I mean, compared to when I was younger, Hobbs has grown a lot. You know, what I mean? It's very, very dope to see.
Yeah, man, it's grown a lot. It's crazy because it's a small town, but it has this pretty strong music scene.
It does.
Well, Trouble Look is the main one pushing it, really.
Right. Because Trouble's been on it for years, bro.
But there's a lot of rappers from here, though.
There is. Apologize. There's a lot of rappers from here. Lately, within these last years, there's been a lot of rappers that's kind of just popping up here and there and stuff. And you kind of notice that there's different artists and. You notice who's making music and you notice who's making moves and stuff like that. So it is a dope sight to see new artists, and especially if they're dope. If they're new artists and they're dope, like okay, you got potential, bro. See what else you got. You got the creativity. What's the game plan now? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pave that path basically.
Gotcha. You used to be a boxer.
I did. Yeah. Back in the day.
How was that like? Like, why don't you do it anymore?
I guess I kind of just focused on other things. You know what I mean? I really love boxing, and don't get me wrong, I wake up like every now and then, and I love to hit the bag, bro. Like I would hit the bag, and I love going to a Cedro's gym. Right now, I just like I said, I just focused on other things. I would love to get back in the ring. When Cedro had that celebrity boxing, that was dope. I wouldn't mind doing another celebrity.
That'd be dope as fuck, bro.
That'd be hard, bro.
Hey, boxing motor videographers and shit.
yeah. For the spot, you can't work over here.
What's that dude, Adam
Pasta?
Yeah, fucking box that food.
He's dope too, man. Yeah.
Hey, he's dope as fuck, bro. He just did that video with the Trouble Look with the fucking. They had the fucking 4-wheelers out there and shit.
Yeah, man.
That was him, right? That did it for him.
Yeah. He actually, we actually were supposed to shoot another video, and I was supposed to act in one of Trouble Look's videos. But some stuff actually happened on that scene where Adam actually got injured.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we weren't able to shoot that second video. So kind of. I was excited for that one, but I'm glad he's doing better and stuff.
What was the injury?
On his hand. The most important thing for a videographer, his hand. Yeah.
I bet you Trouble Look felt bad in the bitch.
Yeah, I wouldn't die. I would feel bad like, damn, bro, that sucks. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's not much you can do right there.
Back to the boxing though. So like, did you have a lot of fights?
I probably only had like maybe 2 or 3 amateur fights, man. But I had a lot of sparring time inside of the gym. School of Hard Knocks. Shout out to School of Hard Knocks. Cedric.
Oh man, you train with that dude. That dude.
Yeah.
I've never even met him, bro. But he's like a fucking legend and shit, dude.
He is, man. He makes moves here in town, bro. He's putting up shows and everything.
Yeah. I wanna podcast him. Hopefully, if he sees this, I want to interview.
Hey,
can you hook me up?
I'm his ring announcer.
Oh shit, bro! I got the plug, man. See what happens when you fucking go around and start interviewing other motherfuckers at the city. Start getting connections and shit.
For real.
That's dope as fuck. So, it's funny because I used to box too.
Oh yeah, no.
You did better than me. I didn't have one amateur fight.
Oh, you didn't.
I sparred a lot though, bro.
Right.
I was a heavy hitter. I couldn't get my speed to where I wanted to, but I hit hard though. And before I could have my first amateur fight at the Manila Cook-Off in Midland, Texas, I got in an argument with my trainer. Because they weren't focusing on me before the fight, and I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't want to get fucked up.
Right. That's very, very nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta be peaceful.
Yeah. It sucks I never got the amateur fight, but like you never lose that experience though.
Right.
You learn for the rest of your life. You're gonna have a nice jab and shit.
Yeah. That's what I like. Riding bike, bro.
And just the workout alone is fun as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A lot of cardio, man. But
the cardio is beautiful.
A lot of discipline too.
So, in boxing, did you graduate?
From
school.
From high school?
Like how old were you when you were boxing?
I think I started like when I was, I don't want to be wrong on my numbers, but probably like when I was 17, maybe 18, if I'm not mistaken. I stopped boxing probably like around maybe 19, 20.
Okay.
I do remember my last fight. It was pretty heavy, bro. I got a concussion my last fight. You know what I mean? Yeah, there was but it was just an exhibition fight, man, and it ain't a big deal or nothing because my coach asked me, he was a guy overweight. He was above me in weight, you know what I mean? And I was like, I came over here, bro. I want to fight, you know what I mean? Probably shouldn't take the fight, but you know what I mean. But it was dope. It was an experience, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no risk, no rewards.
Yeah, right.
It shit happened bad, but still, at least you got out there and you fought. You know?
Right.
And you got that fight under your belt that you did it and shit. So, about you around 17, 18 around this time, did you graduate from high school?
I did. Yeah. I graduated out of art school actually. You know what I mean? I was just one of those kids who really didn't pay attention to school. I didn't really actually realize the value of kind of just focusing on stuff and not necessarily the value of just school is important. You know what I mean? It actually I feel like it does teach you discipline to take care of what you got to take care of even after life. I think that's after high school in your current life. You know what I mean? Just to be responsible for yourself. I didn't really take that too serious. I didn't take that serious until my senior year when I was already in art school. You know what I mean? So I actually graduated about 2 months earlier than we were actually supposed to graduate, and I actually did have to go to school for a little bit. I was behind a lot of credits, man, but I just kind of just studied.
But you got through it.
I got through it, bro.
That's dope as fuck. So what'd you do after high school?
After high school, I was actually a salesman. I worked for Zales, and I started off at a bank. No, I started off at a tire shop, Murdoch Your Tire. Shout out to them. He put me on here. That's where I actually learned, real hard labor. Picking up tires, doing this and doing that, stuff like that. I went into banking, and that actually taught me how to be more professional with people. How to be basically how to greet a customer. How you doing, sir? How you doing, man?
It's a good experience to have.
Yeah, stuff like that. I went into sales after that, and I actually learned more about credit and being a salesman. You know what I mean? So I was got better with my words, how to communicate a little bit better, talk, stuff like that.
That's dope as fuck.
Yeah. It's actually each timeline when it came to the jobs and stuff, I always picked up something. I always try to pick up something wherever I'm at. You know what I mean? I don't want to be there just to waste time. I'm not trying just to do something. You know what I mean?
So what led you to becoming a videographer?
Man.
Why do that? Like what?
It started off as I was in a network marketing company, okay, where it was called Wealth Generators. Okay. And I was working with them, and what they would do, of course, it was a typical thing where, hey, come join over here, you get 3 people, you upgrade type stuff. I don't know if you ever heard of that. It's a pyramid scheme, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't necessarily like that, man. Wealth Generators actually taught you a lot on stocks and how to trade and, things like that. So it came with a lot of additional info. But that being said, I actually, me and my team, and I was a part of a team, and we went to different locations. And every time we went to different locations, I noticed that other people would actually make a video for their team and make it look fun, make it look dope. You know what I mean? It was a dope time. And every time we do go, it was a dope time. It was fun. So I just figured, hey, why not capture these moments? Got a camera. At the time, I didn't have a camera. I actually used my mother's camera. She had a camera at the time. It was just a real cheap camera. They actually caught video. It wasn't the best quality, but we made it happen. And went on from there. And
is that the camera you shot your first video with? That one where you posted it the other day. It was your first.
Honestly, yeah. No. The very first video I shot with an iPhone.
Oh, okay.
First video I shot with an iPhone, and then after that, that's when I picked up the camera. I just felt like an iPhone just wasn't good enough yet.
Yeah. Now they are.
Yeah. Boy, come on, bro.
I shoot a lot of my pockets with that Note 10 Plus right there.
So I actually heard the Galaxies are a little bit better than the iPhones on quality cameras.
Yeah, I think recording, but I think iPhones have good. They can take pictures a little better.
Pictures.
Yeah, but these work good in low light though.
Yeah, see that's what's important as well. You gotta be able to see in those low light moments.
Yeah. So that was your first camera, your mom's camera.
Yeah, that was my first camera, man. And after that, I upgraded to a Nikon 3200.
Oh man, that was almost my first camera.
Really?
But I opted out for the 5300. And I still got it today.
Okay, yeah.
That camera's 5 years old and I still got it.
Really? Yeah, 53 is dope. Cause it's 32 and then it goes 33 and then 53 and then
and so on.
So on and so forth.
Yes,
right,
sir.
Right. Okay.
The 5300 is more like in the middle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's actually a very dope camera. I did the 32, 33, and then the lens that I have actually doesn't work with 32 anymore. Had to upgrade to 33 and then I upgraded to 75.
Oh,
so
okay.
That's very, very. Yeah, I try to get a Sony, man, but Sony's a whole different.
Yeah, mirrorless, man.
Come on, yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole different ball game and shit. But it's dope as fuck. So So how old were you when you got your first your 3200?
Probably maybe 2021. I want to say maybe late 20, going on to 21. But
how old are you?
Right now, 27.
27. Oh, you're still young as fuck. Shit.
Yeah.
God damn it. Every time I interview, they're fucking young as fuck, dude. God damn, man. I'm getting old as fuck. I'm 35 and shit.
That's not that much.
Yeah, but I'm getting up there, bro. I'm getting up there. But I'm fucking been interviewing a lot of youngins and shit. So, videography. Now, you said you want to rap and shit?
Yeah, actually, man. Of course, I said it earlier. I was always rapping, bro. Always around music, no matter what. I remember seeing my pops in the studio, bro. He had a home studio. He would make beats. He would record himself, and I was the young dude just watching him. You know what I mean? And I didn't realize why I was watching him at the time. And there was times I would write stuff and I would show him, and he'll tell me it was dope. You know what I mean? It made me feel good as a kid, obviously. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But time went on, and since I was a kid, bro, till now, like I would write. You know what I mean? There would be times I wouldn't write maybe for a year or so, but I would write like every 3 months, or I'd write for so and so. This is all on iPhone, you know what I mean? All notes and stuff. But it actually came to that time, man, where I wanted to. I just felt like, you know what, bro, you gotta do what you want to do. Do what you want to do, and do what you feel like doing. And what I feel like doing is just making some music. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Just might as well.
See, that's what you are. You're a fucking creator like me, bro.
Right.
It doesn't matter. Like, I've been rapping, I've been interviewing, I've been putting shows together. I just like to create.
Yeah, and that's
what the fuck I love doing, bro.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, I started doing interviews when I was like 26, 27. I started on a little cheap ass phone, bro, going up to rappers and interviewing them and shit. And now it is what it is now. But I always had the urge to create, no matter what the fuck it was. You know what I mean? I just wanted to create something. If it's music, if it's interviewing, if it's shows and shit, it's all creating. It's all art somehow. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like people like me and you. We just want to create.
That's it. Yeah, we just want to create. Put it out there, create, move on to the next one. Put it out there, create, move on to the next one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Are we recording it?
I actually have one song on iTunes with Chronos. And
for real?
Yeah.
That is fucking crazy, bro. Shout out to Chronos, my G, bro.
He actually, he was the one. He hit me up. Hey, bro, Yeah, let's get on the track, stuff like that. Okay, at the time I was like, man, I don't know if I want to make music. You know, I don't know if I want to put it out there like that. I just like enjoying writing, but it's always in the back of my mind. Now I kind of want to just release something. He hit me up, and I took that as a sign. I was like, hey, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it.
Hey, I want to hear that fucking song, bro.
It's I think it's called like.
Send it to me. I'll play it right now.
I got you. It's called like the Fourth Dimension or something, bro.
Oh, Fourth Dimension.
Yeah, Fourth Dimension, if I'm not mistaken. And it was a different angle with it, but it was dope, man. I really like it. Kronos. I remember Kronos was when I first heard of Kronos and where he was at with his music. And I just want to note this, bro. Kronos is the dude that dude knows how to market. That dude knows how to stay in contact with people.
Yes.
That dude knows how to...
He is the most networking motherfucker out here, bro, for real.
I promise you that, yes.
The Kronos, he just knows everybody. Like, I remember I seen him come, like, I first, I don't know how I met him. I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's through Trouble Luck. I guess everything's through Trouble Luck, goddamn.
That's the dude.
But I seen him, and I started seeing him making music like 2 years ago, and just like that, he knew everybody.
Bro.
I was like, what the fuck?
And that's the thing about it, man. I mean, especially with this, like, the music stuff, it's all about networking. And, the thing about Kronos as well, bro, is that he understands social media. You know what I mean? He always posts, bro. And he just barely did that thing with the Odd Squad. He did mention to me that he had some other things in the works with the Odd Squad. You know what I mean? So that's dope.
Isn't he a realtor or something?
I'm honestly not sure.
Or am I messed up about that? I don't know why I think that.
I'm honestly not too sure, bro.
But anyways, he is smart. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking if it's a realtor, then he already knows what's up and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's why he's good at marketing and shit. Yeah, that's dope as fuck, man.
I just sent it to you too, bro. I don't know.
Oh, for real? Send it to me.
Yeah. My speakers are busted or something. You know?
No. I'll fucking like when I'm editing, I'll edit in.
Okay, dope.
So we'll play it right now.
Boom.
Tell us what you thought about that, guys. Go in the comment section and let us know what you thought about that song.
Don't be mean though. Okay, nah, be real.
No, be real, and make them better and shit.
Yeah.
When I first started rapping, bro, you know, I wasn't the best, and people shaped me up. You know, I had a lot of people show me how to enunciate. That was my biggest thing.
Like fully pronouncing everything.
Yes, like to enunciate your words and to not rush it. You know what I mean? So people can hear it, and you know what I mean? That was my biggest thing when I first started rapping. Because, I mean, I'm sure you hear me when I talk. I mumble a lot. I talk fast. I do the same thing in rapping and shit, bro.
It's like your brain thinks faster than what you think.
Exactly, bro. And I've had to work on that. Even, like, you know, as an interviewer, I watch other interviewers, and I see how they talk and how they space the words out and how they talk right and correct. So I've been learning that, you know what I mean? Everything you do, you need work on, no matter what the fuck it is, bro. There's gonna be somebody out there that's better than you at what you do.
Yeah.
And if they give you some fucking game, soak that shit up,
Take
bro.
that shit in, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't ever feel like don't ever get comfortable, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The people that don't move up, they ignore the motherfuckers. They ignore the OGs. They ignore the critics. You know what I mean?
Right.
No. Don't do that.
Exactly.
You're working on a movie, bro.
Yeah.
It's called Unknown.
Yes.
I seen the trailer, bro, and I was like, what the fuck, bro?
I appreciate that, man.
That shit looks fucking fire, bro. Is it like a zombie movie or what?
It's actually based on it's going to be somewhat of a zombie movie, bro, but it's a I don't want to say it wrong, but a pathogen disease within the air.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Wipes out a lot of people.
Yeah. It's a disease that attacks the brain slowly throughout time. You know what I mean? So that is the angle that we're trying to hit. We don't want it to be fully on, not like a zombies or stuff, but it kind of maybe give off that image. But that's kind of what we're going for right now.
How is that, bro? Like, it's different, right? Shooting a fucking whole movie.
It's very different.
And doing music videos.
yeah, it's very different, man. I've shot like different things back in the day, and I've had some experience, but I never fully finished those projects. You know what I mean? This one was just a small project, real quick. You know what I mean? We have the bigger picture right here. We wanted to make the basically, I don't want to say trailer, kind of like the sneak peek. You know what I mean? Get that going, but yeah, man, it's very different because you have to hit the angles. You have to hit, I don't know if you noticed, but there was no talking on that.
So what drives you to do all this, bro? Like, what's your motivation? What motivates you?
Honestly, not to fail, man. Like, that's what motivates me. Like, I don't want to fail, and then a big part of it is, of course, the family. I do want to, want to make something happen with this for the family. I want to get back to them because they've, although I hear a lot of stories where a lot of creatives and their family they don't support them too much. You know what I mean? And they'll tell me, you're not gonna make money like this. You're not gonna do this and do that. My family actually, they help me. You know what I mean? They give me ideas. You know what I mean? Hey, well, what about this? What do you think about this? Hey, this guy needs some work. He needs a video. This guy needs a wedding or something like that. You know what I mean? They're very supportive on it. That's something that I want to do. The main thing that I would want to do, though, is to fully give back to the city. That's what I would like to do, because at one point I did get sick here in the city, and it was nothing but love from the city. Like, they just...
You got sick?
Yeah, I did.
I want to talk to you about that.
Mm-hmm.
What were you sick from?
I had cancer.
You had cancer. Yeah. I remember. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and the city showed a lot of love, man. They're very supportive. They had so many benefits. They had benefit dances. You know, they had charities. You know, to raise money, stuff like that. And that's something I always appreciated. And I was never really put into the position to give back to them. You know what I mean? I would try my best to do this and do that, but videography is like my main business, basically. You know what I mean? So I can only do so much. I have to charge for this. I have to charge for this, stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I would love to bring a movie to the city. I would love to bring a movie and make just the city known. I mean, right now the world is social media, so I feel like with the pictures and videos, it plays a big part within that area. So that's what me being back in the city. What I'd want to do right now isn't to invest my time with local businesses, especially with realtors as well. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, I have this idea. You got a business. You better start your business. Okay, cool. Let's make an ad for it. Let's get creative, not just some normal, regular stuff. Let's just get something that
I've seen some of those commercials. That's crazy. Yeah. See, that's dope. That the mindset that you have, bro. Like, your ultimate goal is to get back to your city. Yeah, it's very unselfish of you, my G. You know what I mean? A lot of people, they're just like, because I want to get rich and famous.
Right.
I want money, you know what I mean? I want money to bank, but like, your goal is to get back to the city that helped you in the time that you needed it. Right. You know what I mean? So how was that like, bro? Like, having fucking cancer, bro?
Man, well, it was pretty hard, man. It messed with me a lot. It messed with my how I take care of myself, and how I carry myself, how my thought process. It really took a lot out of me, because at that time when I actually found out that I didn't actually find out that I had cancer yet, but I actually moved to Colorado, and I was up there for a year. So I was by myself a lot, you know what I mean? I was just kind of doing what I do, and being up there, I was like, I would feel sick. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, what's wrong with me, bro? You know what I mean? But I was kind of low-key. I was by myself. First time ever going to a new city by myself. And I was kind of stressing a little bit. Like, I didn't know what to do. And I was just taking it full force. Luckily, we knew some people out there. They offered me a job at a hydroponic store. I was working in a store, making deliveries, setting up the displays, stuff like that, being a clerk and stuff. Yeah. And throughout time, I just kept getting more and more sick, and I didn't realize what was going on. And then finally came back to town. I started telling my mom, and the main thing I remember, bro, is I got cause I would tell my mom every now and then, and she would say, okay, we'll make an appointment for you and shit like that. And then I never went. Nah, I'm cool. I got past it. You know what I mean? The one time I remember, bro, I was cooking some chicken, and I was cooking chicken and rice. I was trying to eat healthy, because I remember at that time, bro, I couldn't eat nothing. Like, I could only eat like really bland food. I couldn't even season my food, and for a while there, I could only eat mashed potatoes. So I got like really, really skinny. You know what I mean? It looked like I was bad, bro, like I was on drugs or something, you know what I mean? And yeah, it got really bad to that. And then so anything I ate would really disrupt me. I was cooking chicken one time. I was trying to just finish it real quick, because I felt my stomach already hurting. It was like twisting up, and it felt like it was burning and stuff like that. When he usually does that, I usually like, oh shit, I don't know how about it. Something's about to happen, you know what I mean? I gotta go relax. I gotta go sit down. I can't be standing up. And it was going like that for a few months already. And then it finally, that part happened, and then like I tried to stand there, just try to keep cooking the chicken, because I was almost done. Finally finished the chicken, and I finished, and I started to go to the bathroom, because I felt like throwing up. And, I felt like on both ends, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna hide it, but I started going to the bathroom, and as I was walking to the bathroom, my vision just like, it went blank, bro. Like I literally went blind. It was weird. It's like I was walking with my eyes closed, like everything just, and I had to hold on to the wall. I couldn't hold myself up. Finally got to the bathroom, everything was just coming out, stuff like that. I called my mom right after. I was like, yo, make me an appointment. It's that time, you know what I mean? And it even hit me to a point after that, 10 minutes later, I almost called my mom and told her to cancel. Like, hey, you're cool, I'm good, I feel good now. But I realized that I did that probably 5 times before that. I'm like, nah, something's wrong, bro. I gotta figure this out. Figured it out, went back to Hobbs, came down here, got checked up. I think I went to Lubker Hobbs, and no, here actually, and that's when they told me, you got cancer.
Damn, bro.
But yeah, that shit It was a bit. It took a toll out of me, bro.
I just go months without even getting checked up. Boy, I would have been second day or something. I would have been scared in the mouth. I would have taken me to the hospital.
I was scared, yeah, but I actually went to a doctor up there, and she didn't. I didn't have insurance. I could only go for a checkup, and so she couldn't really, I guess, fully tell me what was wrong. But she said I have to. She set me up an appointment to go get insurance, so I can go see her again. You know what I mean? My dumb ass just didn't go get insurance, you know what I mean? So I kind of waited like another month, came back to Hobbs, and that's when I found out.
Damn. Mm-hmm. So you went through and how long were you sick?
Honestly, before I found out, I want to say like maybe 9 months, 10 months. Maybe I want to say a year. I just want to say a year. Dealt with that because I was up in Colorado, and then I think when I was barely in Colorado, that's when it started hitting me. And then after that, once we found out, I mean, I had surgery and everything. But when I had surgery, they said it was like really, really, it was a large, because basically it was testicular cancer.
Yeah.
Testicular cancer has a lot of, it's a high success rate, but a lot of people tell me that, and I would embrace that, like, okay, that's cool, you know what I mean? But they didn't really understand how I was feeling at that time, you know what I mean? That shit sucked, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
But it was just like, it was testicular cancer, came back, had surgery. After that, basically, you know, I came back and it was just like a week and a half process. They put me through surgery. I had to stay off my feet for a little bit. I remember I was trying to heal up, and then I tried going to the gym maybe like 7-8 months later, and I tried doing squats. And as I was doing squats, I felt that same feeling in my stomach. So yeah, I had to stop.
So you're like, fuck that shit.
Yeah, fuck that, bro. I left, you know what I mean? I went back home.
But after the surgery, you were already going into remission, like, right away?
Yeah, but they had me in remission, and the doctors actually said that the full source is out, so it can't grow anymore. So basically, I do still kind of have it just a little bit, but it has no source to grow. So basically, they have me checkups like every 6 months, every 8 months to a year, to see if it's dying out or if it's not growing anywhere else. You know what I mean? That's so.
So is it dying out?
Yeah, I haven't had no problems. They switched me from every 3 months to 6 months, and now I could get to go like every year. So,
shit. Yeah,
that's progress. You know what I mean?
Well, that's dope as fuck. I'm glad you survived that, bro.
That's love, bro. I appreciate
that. Damn, bro. You know what I mean? I got family that died from cancer. It's a hard thing.
Yeah, it is. It is very hard, bro. My condolences as well. You know, it runs in my family as well, my mom's side, and you know, I got a couple family members who got hit with it and everything. Yeah, so
luckily, I mean, I guess, I mean, I don't know for sure, but I think technology is getting better to where they're starting to catch cancers earlier, and doctors are able to beat it now more than they ever could before. Right.
Technology, very increasing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's crazy as fuck. We're gonna take a small break, guys. We still got some questions with the homeboy. We'll be right back. But you're starting your own podcast, or you're doing interviews now to call Backyard Stories.
Yeah.
He's had his first episode come out with some guy named No Tank.
No Tank, yeah.
No Tank, okay. Tank. My bad. I didn't mean to butcher that.
Oh, no, you did.
Don't come after me, bro. So, No Tank, bro, that was your first interview. Like, yes. How was it? Did you like it?
Very dope. Yeah. Tank is actually a real good friend of mine. You know, he's actually the one who showed me how to sharpen my skills when it came to videography, man. You know,
for real?
Yeah, he's actually an artist himself. He has his own label called Crush Food Studios, and I've been working with him as well lately. But he's actually the one who actually put me on a lot of stuff when it came to like video work. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it was very dope though. You know what I mean? So the conversation it was an easy flow. You know what I mean? We kind of just chopped it up, you know, talk stuff like that.
Yeah, I liked it. I checked it out. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I was checking it out. It was pretty cool.
Appreciate that.
Did you want to release that on Facebook, or is it on your YouTube as well?
Just on Facebook.
Yeah. Just on Facebook?
Yeah. That interview is actually like 2 hours long. So yeah.
I saw you put part 1 first, and I'm gonna release part 2.
Yeah.
So are you gonna keep on just doing them on Facebook?
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep it on Facebook. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, on Facebook. The only reason on that is because, of course, this might actually help other folks as well. But Facebook is it's its own network, bro. It's its own. I mean, they have that red table sit down. They have these other things you can actually just watch, and it's all just released on Facebook. You know what I mean? So
yeah, it's true.
It's good to use Facebook as a channel in a way.
Yeah, yeah. I've been looking into that, but YouTube for me is where it's at, because that's where I'm getting my more views at, and it's whatever platform you use. You just use it to the best of your ability.
Honestly, though, yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, you can choose any platform, really. I mean, Instagram, TikTok is where it's at, bro.
Boy, bro, I agree with you.
I got 2 videos on that bitch, bro, and I got a combined, I think I got over 2,000 views.
Damn, just
2 small videos.
Yeah.
The last video I did was a funny skit with my boys. And it got 1,300 views right now.
Damn.
And I gained 20 followers off of that. Just my second time posting, bro.
That's dope. See, what I noticed about TikTok, bro, is actually, man, I studied TikTok for like a week straight. I jumped on TikTok. I don't say a hater, but I wasn't really too fond of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Jumped
on TikTok. I tried to learn the ins and the outs, and what I learned is that whenever you, of course, the first 3 seconds, it has to be entertaining. It has to catch the attention.
Yes, you gotta catch. Yes, exactly.
What. So after that, if you get a certain amount of views, they actually take your video and they throw it into another range of area of other viewers. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So if they continue doing that, it's like different brackets, how it climbs up and stuff.
Yes,
you know
yes, yes.
I mean?
It's like it depends on the view and like ratio.
Right. Yeah.
If people are viewing it but not liking it, then they'll leave it. You know what I mean? But if people are liking it and interacting with the actual post, then it goes up.
And TikTok's like the most organic view you can ever get, bro.
Is it?
You could blow up crazy on TikTok because it's just throwing nothing but to real people. You know.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of shorts. It's videos under a minute and shit. And people are just. I mean, now I think you can put videos past a minute on there. But that's what it's all about. It's about shorts.
Right.
That's why YouTube got into it, and Facebook. YouTube got what's called is YouTube Shorts.
Right. Okay. Yeah, and they have the reels on Facebook. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Reels on Facebook. Yeah.
Right.
They're all doing it and shit. But yeah, TikTok's where it's at, guys. That's where we're doing funny skits now. So go to TikTok and just Google me, Smokes World. Oh, go to TikTok and type in Smokes World on any platform. We're everywhere. We're on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all that bullshit, man. So you got. So do you plan on keep on doing these interviews a lot?
Yeah. The thing about these interviews, man, is not that I don't want to put out there like it is an interview, like to talk about. It is an interview, bro. You know, we're just having to sit down. But the reason why it is called Backyard Stories is just a moment of individuals who are in the video, just to express what they're at. You know what I mean? Like, say for example, it's me and you. We're talking about something. You're talking about your career. We're talking about your career, obviously. You know, but you tell me stories about it. You know what I mean? How this happened, what this happened, and this made you feel like this and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Rather than I guess just interviewing the person and what they do and stuff like that. But I just basically my angle for it though is just to be just them, like a natural them, you know what I mean?
It's
like
it's dope as fuck. But you know that I see you as competition, all right?
No, come on.
I'm gonna have my own Smokes World backyard stories and shit.
Smoke stories.
That would be fucked up, man. But I like that. Like when I first seen the title when I on Facebook, the post on Facebook, I thought it was gonna be like y'all in the backyard actually and have like a barbecue and shit. That'd be dope, bro.
That would be hard.
I actually pitched that idea to one rapper and shit. He hit me back up, motherfucker. I said like I want to get you like barbecuing and shit with your family and your homies, and like have an interview like that. You could probably take that idea and run with it for your backyard story shit. You know what I mean?
That's actually a very good idea.
That'd be dope. I'll give it to you. I'll sell it to you.
Dope. Okay, cash out to you.
That's dope as fuck, bro. What's your fucking favorite childhood memory, dog?
Man, how old of a child though? You know what I mean?
Let's say, like the funnest times for me were between 12 to 15 years old. That area.
Man, I can't even. Honestly, though, funnest time as a child. I don't want to like slay or nothing, but I don't know. I mean, I enjoyed a lot of time as a child. I actually enjoyed soccer a lot as a child.
Oh, you played soccer?
Yeah.
My boy Steven wants to play soccer.
Play soccer, bro.
Hey, he's dope, bro. You should see him, bro. Yeah. He moves like a motherfucker. He does all the little twists and turns and.
Hey, if you can do it, do that shit, bro. Embrace your speed, especially, man. If you're faster than these other dudes, keep on embracing that. That's your we all have skills, you know what I mean? So that's your big skill right there. Embrace that shit. Yeah.
He's a baseball player though, but he wants to transition to fucking soccer, I guess.
Now best of both worlds, you know?
Yeah, but what's it called? I'm gonna turn this light on real quick. I don't know why it's off.
For sure.
Damn, I had that off the whole time, didn't I? Sorry. No problem. So you played soccer for like your whole entire childhood?
Yeah, childhood, man. I started talking about like 6, 7 years old, all the way up to, man, sadly, to about maybe 7th grade, because I wanted to play for the school, man, but unfortunately I was a shy kid, you know what I mean? I remember the track, because I was in PE and shit, bro, I was running and shit, and I was like one of the top 2. It was this other girl, she was fast as hell, but I remember the coach trying to tell me he wanted me to do cross country, and he wanted me to play football and stuff like that, and I just didn't do it, you know what I mean? I was like, oh shit, I don't know about all that, bro, you know what I mean? Which I should have done it. I didn't know I really liked to play sports at that time, like other sports other than soccer, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I should have took it.
Yeah. Baseball, we're a baseball family. Played baseball my whole life.
I used to play baseball, but I was trash. I was pure garbage, bro. For real. I got first place, I didn't do nothing.
Bro.
Yeah.
I was pretty good, man. I played All-Stars a lot of years and shit. I liked it a lot, man. Man, you gotta stay in sports, man. You got kids?
I don't.
Don't got kids yet? Mm-hmm. Damn, you're lucky. I'm playing. I love my kids. But, you know, I always tell this to all the parents and shit, man, sports is the key. That's the way you're going to keep a lot of your kids out of trouble and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though I was in sports a lot, and I started getting in trouble, but I wasn't like 15 or 16, so I started doing dumb shit. Right. But before that, man, I played sports all the time. That's where all my energy went to. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Sports is where it's at and shit.
Definitely.
So I have a show coming out, bro. It's actually going to be like a documentary. Mm-hmm. And
that's tight.
It's going to be about me going to different churches and studying other religions. And, you know, I grew up in a church as a Christian apostolic. My grandfather was a bishop in Texas and shit. He was an important guy. I grew up in a church, so I know about religion. I know about church and shit like that. Yeah. But I'm a study different religions like Christianity, Buddhism, Judaism, you know what I mean, Islam, everything, bro. Right. What's your take on religion? Like, what do you believe in?
Me, myself, growing up, bro,
and I want to know, we're in a place called Lucifer, what's it called?
Lucifer's Man Cave.
Lucifer's Man Cave.
This is it.
My mom's gonna see this. You like, what the hell, mijo?
Where are you at? If I'm not mistaken, man, I grew up as my family, my grandma and all that. I think, I want to be wrong, but they were Catholic. You know what I mean? So we grew up as that. And my take on that, man, and you know, honestly, I don't really, me personally, I don't hold a religion to myself. I kind of, you know, run off, I still believe in God. You know what I mean? I believe in God, I believe in a higher power. You know, I do believe that we are here on earth to kind of just do what we got to do. You know what I mean? God does have a lot of other people who do have, you know, some crazy stuff that they got going on and stuff. You know what I mean? But if I have here in my control, I got to handle it. But that being said, I did do a lot of studying on Buddhism, and
really?
that actually helped me a lot, being peaceful like within, bro. It sounds weird, but that really helped a lot. And then I actually learned about another one called Stoicism. And the thing about Buddhism and Stoicism is that Buddhism isn't really, if I'm not mistaken, man, if anyone wants to correct me as well, but go ahead, but I read it in the book, that it's not really a religion, bro.
It's not. They don't worship a God.
Yeah, it's a way of living.
It's a way of living.
Exactly, and that's how the Stoicism was. Stoicism actually refers back to like the Greek times, the Greece and stuff, and a lot of great leaders practice Stoicism, and there's like maybe there's like 7 of them maybe, and there's like one great leader, and he used it for evil. So Stoicism can be used for evil as well, but Stoicism is like anything that happens, you embrace it, but you don't show emotion. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't affect you as much. You know what I mean? That being said, I practiced that a little too much, maybe. You know what I mean? So I kind of like I wasn't really myself at times. You know, that I stopped being excited or like showing excitement, like doing this and doing that. You know what I mean? So I practiced it a lot, but I maybe practiced it a little too much. So I kind of had to refrain from that. Kind of like learn who I was again. Like, okay. You know what I mean? But I still practice. Like that's basically what I learned, bro. Reading into like different things like that is like, especially personal development, is taking in what helps you. You know, because we're all different. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I grew up this way, but it doesn't mean I have to be this way. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So take this in. Okay, cool. And this over here, like, okay, that doesn't really sit with me. I don't like the way. You know what I mean? But whatever we take in, it kind of just develops who we are in our life. You know what I mean?
See, that's what I say all the time, bro. Like, I tell this to people when they try to like put the religion on me and shit. I'm like, dude, it's not for me. I don't believe in anything right now. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to like search. I'm searching for. Like you. I believe there's a higher power. You know what I mean? I believe there's something out there, some kind of like a powerful energy source. Whether it be an alien, whether it be a spiritual God, whatever. I do think there's something out there, and I hope there's a fucking afterlife. I sure hope that we don't just have fucking 70 years on this planet we're going. Right. But people who try to put the religions on other people, that's the type of shit I don't fuck with.
That's heavy, bro.
When they you know, like you go back hundreds of years, you go back to slavery. They were grabbing West Africans and converted them to Christianity. They were forcing them to. Okay, now all the people all African Americans who live here now, their ancestors were forced into Christianity and now they're Christians. You know what I mean? Like how it's crazy to me that they're practicing a religion that was forced on their ancestors.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
That's the tripped out shit for me there.
There is a thing called a generational PTSD, and I actually read a book onto that, and it's.
I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, bro. It's we don't even know that we're dealing with something, but this something is coming from like our great grandparents, bro. That shit just traveled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And while we,
through genetics.
Yeah, through genetics, and weirdly that's what it is. You know what I mean? Like we deal with some stuff, and we don't know why we're having anxiety, or like we're anxious with this part. This thing bothers us so much, but it's because
where our ancestors went through.
They came from, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. And what actually helped me with that as well, bro, is Buddhism helped out a lot, bro, because Buddhism, like, it just showed that, like, it made me feel okay that I am taking this path, like I'm taking in whatever I want, rather than, being like, oh fuck, I should be like this or be like this, you know what I mean? So that was pretty dope. That's what really helped me. And the Stoicism kind of just helped like control my own emotions rather than being upset or getting offended, because no matter what, bro, you should not get offended. Like, not to sound like nothing, like not to rude or nothing, but people in their opinions don't really matter, bro. And only the loved ones, you know what
Jesus
I mean?
Christ. I'm gonna rewind that and play it louder.
Play it louder, bro.
Once you stop giving a fuck about what other people think, bro, your life is gonna be so much better. And it took me a long time to get to that. I'm a rapper. I'm a battle rapper. I had a big ego, and I still suffer with that. You know what I mean? But I had this ego problem where I just didn't want nobody to think that I was a fucking punk or that I was weak at all. And once I would see somebody, I would be paranoid. I would look at somebody and the way they looked at me, I'm like, "Would you think I'm fucking weak or something?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And maybe you're talking to yourself.
Yeah,
but it's not even.
And it's not even. That dude was just like looking at you because he thought he recognized you. Probably
that dude was drunk or something. Bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, he recognized you. Is that him?
And I couldn't believe a large part of my life I was like that, bro. And now I'm not. I don't give a fuck, bro. If somebody, like, say we go to the club and somebody, like some youngins looking at me like, "Oh, mad dogging me," I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and that's how it should be. Because we're on this path of just like balanced path of just doing what we want to do, bro. And it's like we understand that point. We're like, I'm not gonna let you ruin this, bro.
Exactly.
Right now, man.
I'm not gonna let you little punk ass.
You're not that important, bro.
Exactly,
seriously,
bro.
You know what I mean?
And once people start seeing it like that, bro, your life is gonna be a lot better.
Right.
Because I did. I made this huge transition a few years ago, bro. And I'm just not gonna let nobody ruin my motherfucking day.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's your day, bro.
Yeah, it's your motherfucking day, bro. You know what's tripped out? I feel like I'm subconsciously being navigated to Buddhism, bro, because one of the first churches that I went to when. Said, look, I gotta go back a little bit. Try to make it short. My son had an brain accident, and we almost lost him, bro. And so there was one day my son was in the hospital. I was in the parking lot, and I made a promise to myself. I was like, I didn't know what I was praying to, but I was praying for the first time in a very long time, and I didn't know what I was praying to. I was just like fucking desperate, bro. And I was like, whatever's out there, just let me tell you this. I will seek you. I will look for you. I'll do whatever I can to look for you. And when I find you, I'll worship you if my son makes it. My son pulls through. So I made a promise. I'm going to go search for God. Right. All right. I'm going to go search for whatever helped me. And so the first church I went to was a Buddhist temple in Fort Worth. I took my boys there. As soon as I walked into the temple, dude, immediately I felt peaceful, bro. Like, it was a beautiful feeling, my G. And I was going through this shit with my son, even though my son was still at the hospital. My wife was there, right next to him. I went to the Buddhist temple, and I just felt happy. And it was a feeling that I hadn't felt in a really long time. It was special to me. So that's why. I talked to another guy the other day. He talked about Buddhism, and then I run into you now talking about Buddhism. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm being navigated towards that.
I'm gonna cut you out, bro. I apologize.
No, go ahead. I was already in it.
Have you heard of law of attraction?
Yes. Shout out to Caleb Fuentes. One time he was drunk, he was telling me about that. Law of attraction.
Law of attraction.
Tell us a bit about it.
So law of attraction is a really even on your inward thoughts of what you think and what you say, especially what you say, bro. What you say is very, very powerful. Watch what you say, you know what I mean? Don't ever talk negative. Don't talk down. Don't even talk down on yourself, you know what I mean? Because that's very powerful, bro. We might not
like
think it
negative
is.
Energy you're putting out.
Yeah, it is. You're speaking it out into the world now. You know what I mean? A law of attraction is something that you know, kind of not necessarily desire, but you're attracting it. So, for example, you know, you did say Buddhism, and you know, you witnessed that first moment, you know, when you stepped into the temple. You know, as time went on, you know, started noticing. It's like your brain opened up that part of the area, like, okay, I'm noticing this now. You know what I mean? So it's like being attracted to it. You know what I mean? But it's not. It's kind of like up to us, like, why is it being attracted? You know what I mean? It's like up to us, like, find out, like, okay, you know what I mean? Because not all of us are going to have the same path or same recognition or, like, anything like that when it comes to certain things, you know what I mean? So, law of attraction is, like, which is really what you attract, bro. So that's why it is important to have your good thoughts. Because if you think negative, or if you're complaining, or if, like, this didn't go this way, so now I'm mad, or this person made me upset, so now I'm mad all day, like, no, bro, that's too much energy for me, you know what I mean? You're attracting more bad shit to come to you. You know what I mean? And that's,
please tell that to my wife. If I do something bad, my wife's mad for days.
Hey, 3 hours, get away from me. Nah, but yeah, that's
I'm joking, woman.
Nah, but yeah, that, and then the law of awareness. I actually just read a book called The Law of Awareness, and I forgot who the author was, but nah, man, I would really. I'm gonna
look into all that. What you're talking about.
I'd recommend that, man. The book The Secret. A lot of the celebrities who were, like, in, you know, in their moments, you know, in their position, you know what I mean. And then a lot of great leaders as well. They do mention The Secret, and The Secret holds a lot of good information. Just depending on how you want to go ahead and just embrace that information. You know what I mean. And The Secret is actually on Netflix as well. It's a documentary. It kind of looks a little boring or whatever, but it's a lot of good information. If you're on that path to gain information, you're gonna enjoy it a lot.
Man, that's dope as fuck, bro. I'm gonna do that.
I recommend it, bro.
That's dope as fuck, man. You know, when I made this post, I said I'm gonna search for God, but I'm not. I said I'm not gonna do it through Christianity or whatever. I'm gonna do it through all these religions that y'all see.
Right.
And then I said even if it's Satanism. And then I remember a family member, I don't want to say what they were, but a family member reached out to me. Bro, why would you do that? Why would you say Satanism? You shouldn't be doing that. But dude, you don't know. How do you know that Satanism is really It's the image given to us. It's the image given to us.
Right. See, on that part, bro, there's a book called, I recommend this book as well, man. It's a book called The Four Agreements. It's a guy, Don something. He's a Mexican, but he's a Latino man, so which is very dope. But he has a book called The Four Agreements, and that's a very spiritual book as well. So you know, I'd recommend that. But there's a book called The Book of Knowledge, and the Book of Knowledge actually refers back to us as humans and how we go back to us as a kid. Growing up as a kid, we're sponges, bro. You know what I mean? We take anything in. Yes. You know what I mean? So that's what kind of alters us into living a certain lifestyle and who we are. So that being said, is that, like, whenever we are young, and whenever somebody tells us we can't do something, we shouldn't be doing something, we take that in. So whenever we're adults and we feel like we can't do something, it's because somebody told us back in the day, and we embrace that. Us growing up now, if somebody tells us that we can't do something, well, come on now, bro. You can't talk to me like that. As a kid, you don't know any better. You know what I mean?
You're scared. You're scared of your fucking money.
Yeah. He's an older person. You know what I mean? You're going to take it in.
I remember one time when I was like 10 or 11, I was going to church a lot, and I was hearing these sermons and shit, and I remember I would go home, dude, and I would feel bad about all the bad shit that I did just as a kid, just like the little name calling and stupid shit, right? But I'd feel so fucking bad that I would go. Back in then, we had those big old fucking wooden TVs, look, something like this.
Yeah, with the big.
Yeah, remember those?
Yeah. And
it was a big ass TV. So I would go to the corner of it. I would feel so bad about all the things that I thought were wrong, and I would hit my head on the corner of the TV to punish myself. That's how scared I was of the devil.
Right.
And so I was like, to me as a kid, I was showing God that I'm punishing myself, so you don't need to do it.
So you don't have to. See, that being said, bro, I can relate to that because growing up, I was afraid of God myself. Like, not the devil, but I was afraid of God, actually. You know what I mean? Just because I didn't want to do nothing bad. I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do that because I thought something was bad was going to happen. You know what I mean? And I actually had a conversation with the older gentleman. He was like an uncle at that time. And he talked to me. He told me that it's okay, you know what I mean? Like, God's not here to punish you, you know what I mean? He's not gonna punish you like that. But growing up, that's what I was always told, you know. And if you like this, if you do this, if you cuss, if you drink, if you smoke, anything like that, you're going to hell. You're gonna do all that.
That's what I'm saying. You read the Bible, and really, God's the scary one.
Yeah. It's like you're gonna get punished for doing certain things. You know what I mean? And the Buddhism thing is what I learned as well, bro. And I don't know if people are gonna take effect to it, but God lives within us, all of us. You know what I mean? So I don't want to say we are God, but we are God. we have that ability because we have the ability to do anything we want, bro. Anything we set our minds to, and our brain is so strong. If we think about it, we continue perfecting that craft. We're gonna attract everything that comes with it. You know what I mean? So that's how powerful the law of attraction, us, and how much our energy we are. You know what I mean? So I would say that it is a godly trait, but we are all part of God because God says himself, you're my son, stuff like that. And so that's something that I read into Buddhism, that we are God, but not in ego way, like you know what I mean, like that. But I'm responsible for whatever I got going on. I'm responsible, because I control my world. I have to do this, you know what I mean? You
know what, bro? I was nervous about this podcast because I really didn't know you. This is the first time I've interviewed somebody that I really didn't know at all.
Really?
You know what I mean? Trouble Oak, I don't know him real good either, but I knew him way more than you. I know about him. So I was kind of nervous about this podcast.
Right.
But we just fucking... You're a smart motherfucker, bro.
That's love, bro.
You're a wise guy, bro, and I'm glad. See, that's why I'm doing this. That's why I was nervous about it, and I almost kind of didn't want to go through with it for a second because I was like, dang, I don't know if I'm going to have enough questions. I don't know if it's going to be good content, if I'm going to have enough substance in the interview. Boom. Right here, we got some dope-ass substance right here.
That's love, bro. That's dope. See, speaking on that, too, bro, it's like, you know how you had that moment where you think, I don't know if I want to go through with it or not.
Yep.
All of my most biggest moments, bro, happened because I went through with it. I always wanted to talk myself out, bro. I always wanted, I don't know, you know what I mean? I'm kind of nervous, bro, you know what I mean? I feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But that's the goal, bro. You gotta feel
Gotta get through that.
I mean, yeah. You face it head on, you're going, you know what I mean?
Exactly. If you're not feeling uncomfortable, it's because you're not doing nothing.
Exactly. If you're comfortable, that's
if you're comfortable, that's a bad thing.
That's dangerous.
That's up there with laziness.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You just want to, fuck, I don't want to do this. I'm going to sit at the house and shit and fucking play video games or something. Or like, see what I do a lot of YouTube videos. I do reaction videos. And I still do them, but I like doing them because they're easy for me. I can do them in the comfort of my home, in my room. But I'm not networking that way. I'm not meeting new people and getting new ideologies from people.
It's kind of just you in your area.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I still like doing that, but I like this traveling and meeting other people in their towns and shit, you know what I mean? And picking apart their brain, bro. So this is like a real big thing for me.
That's
and
dope.
I appreciate you doing this with me, bro.
I appreciate you having me, man. I was excited, but I was nervous as well. I was gonna ask, I don't know if I'm gonna say something wrong, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But truly, bro, I really do appreciate you taking your time, bringing your boys over here, coming out here, driving all this way to even have me on this episode.
Yeah, of course, because I seen what you've been doing. And Trouble Look told me you need to interview him. You know what I mean? And some other people told me, somebody inboxed me about you. And so that's why I started researching you, know what I mean? And I saw that you're a boxer and these other things. I was like, it's going to be dope. And this is really after the fact that I asked you to be on the podcast. I just did it because people said your name and people mentioned you, but then I didn't really know really a lot about you.
Right.
So I started researching you. Then I started feeling a little better about interviewing, but still, I still have my doubts and shit. But that was a dope-ass interview. We could really talk for hours about this shit, bro. I could pick about your brain about some shit because it sounds like you know some shit, my G, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's love.
But you know what I mean? All good things have to come to an end and shit. But before we do that, I want you to tell the people right now, the people who doubted you in your life, what do you have to tell them?
The ones who doubted me?
Yes.
The ones who doubted me, the ones I want to tell you is keep pushing forward. I want to tell y'all to keep pushing, bro. It's okay if you doubted me. I don't judge you for that because I was that person doubting other people as well. I had to take that time to learn to myself, to learn that it wasn't about that. So it's just a state of mind. You know what I mean? I'm sending love to y'all, man, to kind of just do some personal development, get you out of that. It's okay to, just let other people just be great. Because you have the ability to be great, too. Everybody has the ability to be great, man. You know what I mean? You just got to embrace within instead of looking out so much.
I'm at 34 rappers that same question. And that's the best answer I've got.
That's love.
That was fire, bro.
That's love.
I'm gonna put some freaking sounds right there. Good job, man. Good job, bro. I like that shit.
Before we do go, man, I do want to go ahead and give you this, bro. I do appreciate you again. You know what I mean? It's a sweater.
What?
I got 2 more for your boys. Send to you next week, bro.
Man, you don't have to do that much.
You good, bro. I appreciate you.
Bro, what?
Yeah, you already know.
Is this the Eye Horse?
Yeah, it is actually. You know what I mean? That's my logo.
That's
the logo,
fucking
Diamonds
dope.
Rising logo, got the eye, all that.
Diamonds Rising, y'all go check them out, man. Go to, they got a Facebook, right? Diamonds Rising.
Yeah, Diamonds Rising.
They got a YouTube as well. I'm gonna put the links in the description. Y'all go check out Diamonds Rising, man. Check out Favian Navarro, man. He's a videographer, bro. He's doing things, bro. He's a creative guy. He sounds like a damn genius and shit, bro. You know, he just fuck. I'm gonna go back and watch this interview, and I'm gonna go look up all those books you just told me about, my G.
Read them, bro. Yeah,
because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to learn. And you know what?
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I get further into this documentary, I might fucking come holler at you.
Yeah, hey, you know, bro. Yeah, come on, man. I'm trying to network.
I feel like you got a lot in there, bro. You know what I mean? We need to get that out. So that'll be dope as fuck, man. You got any future projects coming out that you want to tell the people about?
Future projects, man. I have linked up. Okay, future projects. We are working on a lot more short films and films like that. So keep an eye out for that. I have linked up with a couple artists as well. We're going to be pushing a lot more work. I actually linked up with, of course, I'm working with Trouble Oak. We're going to be pushing some projects out. I have another artist that recently got a package with me, and we're going to be releasing a mini-series project with this dude, Eric Rangel. He's a Spanish rapper. Back and forth, Spanish and English. There's an artist out of El Paso. His name's ALX. His name's Alex, ALX. And this dude does pop punk music. You know what I mean? He's a rapper as well. He has some bars, and but he makes pop punk music, and his voice is phenomenal, bro. You know what I mean? And the beautiful thing about it is that he's trying to improve his voice. You know what I mean? And another artist is King Mogatti. Actually, yeah.
Kimo, I just barely met him. I had a show about 3 months ago, and he came, and it was a contest actually with rappers, and he won it.
I think I remember that.
Yeah. It was a dope ass event, bro. It was a packed place that was dope as fucking.
That's sick.
King Mo, he came and shut shit down, bro.
Yeah, man. His performance thing, it's dope. His performance level is really dope.
Bro, he went acapella on them.
Did he?
Bro, he went live acapella, no background vocals.
See, that's like original.
That's next. That's real hip hop.
Yeah.
King Mo Gotti, right?
Yeah, King Mo.
I always say his name wrong. Last time I said Mo Gotti or something. But King Mo Gotti, that's dope as fuck, bro. Anything else? Is that it?
I think that's it pretty much, bro. You know, just or any local businesses in the area as well, man. Just Hops in Mexico, Lubbock, anything those surrounding areas. You know, I'm trying to just market the best I can. Any ads, commercials. I'm trying to get creative, man. I'm trying to make stuff that you can see on TV. So let me know.
Hit him up. I'm gonna put his contact information in the description. So
let me know.
Hit him up, guys. You know what I mean? This guy, oh man, this was special. This was a special conversation that I needed, and it was good for my channel, for Smokes World. So I really appreciate you for doing this, my guy. One more time, where can they find you?
They can find me on Facebook, Instagram. Facebook, you find me on Favian Navarro. You'll find my Diamonds Rising page, Diamonds Rising X. On Instagram, it's of course at Favian_DR, and then it's Diamonds Rising. You can find me on Twitter, Favian Navarro. YouTube, Favian Navarro. I got all my videos on there as well. And that's pretty much everything that I have out there, bro.
There you go, man. Hey guys, this was fucking dope, man. If y'all like this freaking podcast, go to the comment section and tell me. If y'all want a part 2, if y'all want to see more on my documentary, y'all let me know in the comment section, okay? Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we're moving. I'm getting subscribers every day, and it's moving and moving. So I really appreciate everybody who's been fucking with Smokes World. Thank you so much for the support. It means the world to me. It means Smokes World to me. Thank you for tuning in to Smokes World. Thank you for chilling with your boy Smokes. We out.
Love.